Hey, just kind of keep y'all mentally focused. Market's done great past, I guess, week. It just goes to show when it was falling and you're panicking, that was all for nothing. Hopefully, you learn, and this is all part of it. I mean, it's going to go up from here, it's going to go down from here. It's going to go down from here, up from here. I think it's real important to say that first. I think we should, everyone says the market goes up and down. Let's say it goes down and up. Um, when we say just something as simple as up and down, we hear up first, we think up first. We forget about that. We hear up, we don't even hear the down part. That's got to be why people panic so much, because down is 50% of it. And people tend to get too excited when it's up and really worried when it's down. That's crazy. Um, I can't even think of an analogy other than, my ocean wave thing. It's so real. It's so true. It comes true every time. And again, I've been doing this 20 years where I've seen the market go down so low. I'm like, well, I finally go real big and it happens to me. I had that. I bought, it happens to me. I learned to stop buying at top, and that it stopped happening to me. But even when you're buying smart dollar cost average, you have those crazy every 3 or 4 years where it just drops below your dollar cost average, which is crazy because after 5 years that shouldn't really happen. Um, but I guess if you've been buying this past week when the market's up and you were scared and you weren't buying for the past month when it was crashing down, you got to reevaluate yourself. You got to fix yourself. You must buy those sayings out there. Um, I guess there's a saying for everything, like, oh, don't catch a falling knife. That's not for Amazon. That's not for Bitcoin. Those are for like penny stocks that those can go to zero. Okay, so let's get those out of the way. Hopefully you're not buying that crap. When you're buying the smart stuff that's just going through a bad time, that's the take advantage of when it's low. Buy when other people aren't. When there's fear, buy. Those are true. Those are the ones that have made me money. And it's hard. And it sucks. It sucks to buy something and then a week later it's lower. You feel stupid. Again, this is the mentality of buying. And again, why I got tired of feeling stupid, second guessing myself, and I just let Robinhood auto invest. And I just know when it goes down a week from now or tomorrow, it's like, hey, I'm getting it cheaper. And that little bit helps. That little bit of positivity helps instead of, oh man, I'm stupid or oh, I'm too scared to buy. Those things will rack you, especially you just lived through it in the past 3 weeks where the market was down or like Bitcoin was 74, now it's at 95, 94. That's a huge swing. And if you've been buying now at 94 but not at 73, that's wrong. You're doing it wrong. And you're going to mentally destroy yourself because you're going to have a hard time sleeping going, why didn't I do it? Why didn't I? That's the I. When you start saying I, that's when it sucks. You can't help the market stuff. When you say, I did this wrong, I did that wrong, those will take a toll on you. So learn to buy when it's low and chill when it's high. It helps. It really helps the mentality of thing. And let's say you'd stop buying Bitcoin at 95 and it goes to 100. You feel kind of stupid, like, oh man, I should have bought. Not really. That's not a big jump, man. We're talking about highs. You don't need to be buying at highs. There's a lot more chance of buying lows. And again, I don't turn my auto invest off on highs, but I do greatly decrease it. Sometimes I'm buying Bitcoin at $100 a day, $50 a day, but when it gets in high territory in the mid 90s to 100,000, man, that might just be like $10 a day, just to get a little piece of it, just to keep that math problem. Because I do think it'll be 250 one day, but I'd rather buy at $100 a day when it's like in the 70s or 80s. But I don't have enough of it, but I've been doing this for a while where I'm not trying to catch up. Because when you're trying to catch up, that's when it's hard. When you're trying to catch up on something, especially when it's near highs, you might feel like a genius for a day or two, but there's going to be a day where you feel stupid. Like, man, why don't I just save all that money and just buy it now that it's half the price of where it was? Everything goes through it. Amazon. Like I said, Amazon hit 240 and then it went all the way down to 170 in like 2 weeks. So try to really be patient for those lows. Again, buying every week, every day, having that set dollar cost average, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's the most mentally sane thing you can do. And again, this takes years and cycles to get that average low, and for your average to be here and that market to go up here. That takes years for it to happen. And I don't know, just stop getting excited when it goes up and start buying, and stop fearing when it goes down and stop buying. That's idiotic. All right, good luck.